Hey everybody, what's going on? It is your boy Vindy, back with some Vinswifttoons with another good old update. We did get to level 9. I learned how to swarm kite, which hopefully I will be showing how I'm doing it later on in Crushbone, depending on if it's, fingers crossed, open. I was in the Steamfont Mountains. Actually, I did not know that the kobolds over there drop brick of crude bronze, which is nice. So we actually got enough pieces to make our gauntlets, I think. If I put it there, yep, there's going to be the uh, glove material. And then these Gripbar Cobalt's fur has been a glorious moneymaker. So just to kind of show you, uh, 8 gold, depending on who you sell it to. It should be about a plat. But I mean, they dropped pretty decently. So that was a nice piece. And the Cobalt Tooth is 4 gold a piece. So really, those Cobalts are moneymakers. However, we are now able to get our gauntlets, giving us 1 strength, 2 dex, and 5 AC, and adding to the blue swag that we got going on here. Let me just sell those because I don't need those, and every time I do that, I lose my helmet animation. But now that we are this level, the last little bit we need for the greaves and the breastplate are going to be, and also the longsword of the Tranquil, are off of the slavers in Crushbone. And I have 6, I've got 10 bricks left, so it's 5, 4, so 9. I have enough bricks. Just trying to make sure we've got everything else. We've got the bracers we can't do because of the basilisks are awful. The helm, arm guards, boots, gauntlets. So it's the greaves and the breastplate. But first, we're actually going to go ahead to Crushbone to Gyna, or to Caladim, to hand in these Crushbone belts. Hopefully, get another level or 2, and then head into Crushbone and get the last couple pieces. So I'll see you guys back when we go to hand in some belts. Time to warp to the dwarf area. Alrighty, we are now in the mountain city of Caladim. And we are heading right now from the bank to the good old Warriors Guild, which we're going to get here momentarily. And you can take your lovely Crushbone belts. Hopefully, thankfully, there's good old Orca Slicer here who will buy a lot of the stuff. And good old Canlu Nuzback will take our belts. So let's... Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud, and I'm actually going to drop the volume just to be safe. Gotta be able to hear it a little bit. Alright, nose back. You can 4 at a time. And time to see how much experience we're at. 43. 50, so that's 16, so about 4% per. But unfortunately, these are small, so we just get to sell all of these. And I just have to watch my weight so we don't get too full. There's level 10. That's a very nice level there. And some more. 14. So we're getting about 3.5 roughly. There's the last bag of belts. So not as high as I wanted. That's still about a full level. So nothing wrong with that. Decent amount of money, a lot of rep. I mean, the only faction we hit was with the Crackneck Warriors, which I think are Ogre Warriors. So, haha, don't have to worry about them. And now, time to sell and make, hopefully, some profit. I mean, technically, everything's about a gold a piece, so. And I will do that quite frequently if missing the sell button. Oh, come on, come on. And as you can tell, a lot of people sell to this guy. Yeah, it's a small buckler. I'm not going to be able to use that. And it's going to look like we made about 6 or 7 plat. Alright. Time to go get our backpack situation fixed. So we'll go zone and do that. And then level 10, I think it's time to hopefully kill some slayers in Crushbone. I don't know if I'm going to have to kite them or not. So that's going to be the only tricky part, because we need 2 fractured orc jawbones and 2 orc fibulas, which I think are like a 10 or a 15% drop rate. So not the best. So, but we shall make do with what we got. All right. So the only, I was about to say that's my backpack. This one stays. That one can go. And then give me my sword back. Yeah, because the orc scalp, orc skull, 4 bricks. I'm just making sure I've got everything. That all goes together with a fibula. And then these all go together with a fibula with those. So now we're going to head to Crushbone. So I shall see you guys there. Another time warp. Just had to make a quick pit stop at a good old Elemental Orions for a new Bard song. Which, give me a second. Elemental Rhythms just increases magic resist, cold, fire, and AC. But had to pick that up, getting it scribed, and then we'll head back to Crushbone. We'll see you there. Alrighty, folks, we did make it to good old Crushbone. And not a lot of people in here, which is wonderful. So we are going to let's start with some killing. Just so we can get to the spot I want to be at. Yep. Of course, pesky light blue to get there. Orc I don't need. Okay. Pun. We need to see where we get certain things. Now. Oh, who drops? Okay, the Scoutmaster. Okay, so the Scoutmaster's in that hut. Oh, and has a chance for the tibia. And fractured orc jawbone. Who has that? Fractured orc jawbone. is the slavers with an 18%, or head to Misty Thicket. All right, so yeah, let me get the dark. Okay, we have silos going on. There's the Scoutmaster. I'm gonna do this. I probably should. Hopefully not get stunned. Because we are going to do some circles. Okay. I mean, it's not a big area by any means. And it doesn't help that there's a hut there. Yeah, no, I finally figured out how to kite. So that's what we're doing to hopefully get these kills. Yep. And yes, it is kind of boring. So, and it's actually kind of a pain to talk at the same time. If I wasn't trying to go after the slavers and stuff, I would definitely be kiting anywhere but here. I kind of wish I had the Scoutmaster targeted. Well, okay, slavers at... Oh, this is a slaver too. Nice. Curse your guys' bad pathing. Oh, okay, 63. Now at a higher level, we will have another song we can do to make this go a little faster. But yeah, no, it's... I spin you right round. And if we ever get a better stringed instrument, it will definitely help a ton. He's taking about 2 to 3% per night, as long as I got my silos on. I know, riveting. And I haven't done an XP pot. Just imagine if I did an XP pot with this. Alright, so Slaver's dead. Hopefully the Scoutman isn't too far behind. Because I want my tibula fibula. Oh, yep. I let silos drop. Luckily, it was only one. or that could have been a really, really, really bad time. All right, you can. Oh, this is not good. Don't stun me. This is going worse. Not as expected. Oh, it's because I've been hitting the wrong song. Alright, got the loot. Clavicle, pelvis, foot bones. Don't need any of those. Alright. But we got the loot. And shackle. Okay. That one guy got us 10%, which was awesome. Oh, so now I gotta work some magic here. If I have to, I will spin in circles. Which actually I want to get up. I want the high ground. Ugh. Come on. All right. Don't need the brick. Don't need a clavicle. Don't need a humerus. And don't need the scalp. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Now, hopefully, we can get the other parts we need. Well, we'll probably... I'll probably record some more tidbits and kind of go from there. So, until next time.